Hi all. This is the second video in the series of how to design your 90NN community server website. We're back at our Awesome Cycles site here, and we're going to log in. There we are, we're logged in. In the last video, we showed you how to actually turn around and modify various elements, change skinning, themes that is, and deal with the text HTML module and the menu up at the top. Today what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how you can handle pages within your system. Your site is built basically using pages, different pages. If you go to any website, you click on things, you can link from one page to another and get various pieces of information. See things, see music, articles, videos, whatever you want. It depends on what you design. Pages create the website, and they also are what you navigate your site to. So there are two different ways of actually dealing with pages within the 90NN community server. So if I wanted to go to our services, well, I'll click on it right now. We've got this page here. If I didn't want this page any longer, there's a couple ways of actually getting rid of this page. First thing I can do is I can go up to pages, highlight it up there, and I can click on delete, and it will erase the page. The other way that I can deal with it, and if you're dealing with large amounts of pages and stuff, it's actually probably a preferable way of doing it, is to go to the admin menu and go to the pages module. In the pages module, you will get a list of all the pages in your site. So if I wanted to get rid of our services in here, I could highlight it like so, and then right click with my mouse and choose delete page. I can also do all kinds of things like page settings, view the page. So if I wanted to go and view what the page looks like now, although we already know what it looks like, it takes us right there. So I could go back on the back button and go back into it. The other nice thing about the pages module itself is that, say I didn't want our services to be after About Us, I can just click and drag and put it where About Us was. And as you can see now, I've actually taken it off of About Us, but that isn't what I wanted. I actually wanted it right in here. So now it is inside of there, and if I go back into our home page, you'll now see that it's changed over to here. The other nice thing about the pages module is that you can create a page, and as I showed you in the previous example, you can actually change the hierarchy. So if I wanted, as a sub item off of our services, I could simply click and drag, and it's now up there. So if I click on my home page now, you'll see that news and promotions isn't there anymore, but if I go to our services, there it is. It appears underneath there. So it's a very powerful module, and it allows you to actually do all kinds of wild and wonderful things. So I'm going to pull that out now, and I'm going to put it back where it was, which was underneath it. Now, you can also click on the Manage button here, and you can see all the settings within here and stuff. And if you go into here, you can click on the Awesome Cycles, and you can say Add Pages. So if I click on Add Pages, I can actually put in a number of pages that I want to add. So let's say I want to add a couple pages. So we'll just go page 1 and page 2. And then I click on Create Pages. What you're going to see happen here is that we now have a page 1 and a page 2. Now, they haven't appeared up in here. If we go up and click on the home and stuff, they will appear, but they haven't appeared to the users here yet. Because if you notice the little icon, it's blue and it's new, but the permissions have not been set so that anybody can see them yet. So that's actually very nice. And the nice thing about this module too is that you can access everything all here. So if there were modules on the page, which there is by default, there's an HTML module, you can see the actual module. You can change all the settings inside of there. You can change all of your search engine optimization settings inside of here. You can give it meta tags if you want. The appearance, you can change all your skins and your containers and everything for that page. And you can specify whether there's icons and so on and so forth. This is all worth playing. You can also, a nice thing about a page is that you can set it as it's a URL, it's a page on your site, a file from another site, or there's no links whatsoever. So there's a lot of functionality inside the pages. You will definitely want to play around with that. But now that we've added a couple of pages here and stuff, let's go back to our home site, our home page. And you'll notice that we now have page 1 and page 2 up here. So if I click on page 1, there's the default that it puts in. Now let's say I decided I didn't want that page. Okay? Like I said before, I can go into here, I can click on delete, and it will say delete this page. You say yes. And the page is gone. So page 2 is gone. Is there still? Sorry, page 1 is gone. Now we can also go back to our pages module. And we can right click on page 2 and we can say delete from the page. And we go back to home. Now it's gone. So that's some of the basics of how you actually create pages and put them on your screens. I hope you enjoyed this one, and there will be more to come.